I've seen you use Hyblock a lot.
And they don't pay me or anything. I don't have any partnership with them, but I just like it.
Hyblock, pay this man. He's bringing a lot of exposure to your platform. Joey's asking, what does the Hyblock liquidity map look like now? I don't know if you're able to pull it up. If you're not, that's fine.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Amazing.
Okay, so this is the liquidation levels, because Hyblock has liquidation levels and liquidation heatmaps. I usually check both of them. I check them with the max liquidity setting. The way that I measure this is the liquidation levels is by looking at two things. The delta, that this delta tells you the cumulative amounts of long liquidations and short liquidations. So right now you can see that there are a lot of short liquidations, as the majority is just $32 billion worth of short liquidations. Of course, it's not real. For that, you will need to use the other setting to make it more like a reality. But I use these numbers because they help me a lot. Usually when they are around 35 and 40 billion, it usually to me signal a reversal. We can see that here at the bottom, it was 40 billion and then price reverse. So again, you cannot trade only based on this, but I use it as a good confluence of when it's likely to see a long squeeze or a short squeeze. In this case, it's a short squeeze because there are a lot of short positions open that are very comfortable with the liquidations at higher levels. I would say that between 35 and 40, that's usually the level where it tells you it's very likely that it happens. So yeah, a 40 billion it happened, the reversal, short liquidations. And the other thing I pay attention to this chart is the spikes at the right, okay? So these spikes at the right, they tell you what is the level with the highest amounts of liquidation. So if we zoom into here, we can see that there is one here that it's at 103,150. So that's an area, that's a level with a lot of short liquidation. So it's very possible the price speaks up to even that level in the next following weeks. And then higher you have, 104.6K and 105K. I usually tend to go for the lower one because I prefer to trade more safe. And then the other thing is the heat map. It tells you based on a look back of 7 days, 1 month, you can choose. And here I usually use the 7 days and the 1 month. I don't go to other timeframes, but that's up to you. So right now here, we can see that at 105K, there is a lot of short liquidations, which makes sense because during this move down, just think that around this level, 102K, 104K, 100K, some traders see price going down and they start to open shorts. Those liquidations are above their entry. So around 105K, it makes sense that there is a lot of liquidations there. And in the 1 month time frame, I guess it's quite neutral because we've been ranging. Yeah, it doesn't show you much. There were some liquidations here that we hit, and you can see some here around below 90K, 89K, 88K. So who knows, if the liquidity increases here, maybe we'll get there.
Sure, yeah. So you would say that you would need to see liquidity building up there before you would think that it's a big target, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now, I look at this chart and it doesn't tell me much.
Sure.
If we consolidate below 95K, between 90K and 95K, I'm pretty sure that the liquidations here would increase. Those would be long liquidations. Those would be traders thinking that the bottom is in, so everybody starts to long. The liquidations are below those entries, that would be the range lows, and that would be around 89, 88K, so you should start to see this area getting more yellow, and that could turn into a potential target. But right now, nothing to worry about.
Sure.